Hi everybody, Keith Bryant, CEO of USA Judo with another monthly blog. I'm here in my office in Colorado Springs. You can hopefully see the Colorado Springs skyline behind me, and just want to give you an update on some of the things that happened down in Irving, Texas in conjunction with the President's Cup and what we're looking ahead for in 2018. The President's Cup I thought was a successful event. We had a busy week leading up to the event itself. Meetings with the leadership from USJA and JF as we work on American Judo Alliance Agreement and try and find some ways that we can collaborate together, and also put together some revised documents that have been in place with the three organizations over many years. Let's not forget the President's Cup event as well. We had 470 athlete participants. It was a big event for our visually impaired judoka. We had Scott Moore right before the event started, honored with his induction into the U.S. Association of Blind Athletes Hall of Fame. And then also we had Marissa Arndt, one of the VI athletes from here in Colorado Springs, who won the first medal in an able-bodied competition at USA Judo National event. So even though the number of participants was up at about 470, we understood there were still many uncontested events or competitions throughout the day. And that's something that is concerning to us, as I know it is to many of you in the judo community. And it's something that myself and the USA Judo staff will be working on for future national events. So several months ago, our president, Mark Hill, put together a strategic planning commission and appointed a chair of that commission as Dave Johnson, a volunteer from Seattle who's been a lifelong judoka and heavily involved in the International Olympic movement representing IOC sponsors. And he's been helping us through the last several months in that week leading up to the President's Cup with a research-driven strategic planning approach. And so maybe many of you have taken the survey that we had posted online for club owners and just the general public and the USA Judo community. We had 162 survey responses from that. We also did a lunchtime working lunch SWOT exercise, so strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, with some of our volunteer leadership that was there in Irving. And want to especially thank Ms. Takeuchi, who made the trip all the way from Sacramento just to attend that meeting. So thank you for that commitment. Also, we had a strategic session with the board, another similar SWOT session, and another session with the USA Judo staff here in Colorado Springs. And so we've put together all of the research that we've gathered from all those various means of collecting that information. And the intent of the Strategic Planning Commission is to really make it a member-driven plan. We want to be able to serve our membership and put together a plan that you'll be proud of and that you think is in line with the things that are the most important to serve the judo community in the United States. After sifting through all the data that we collected through the various means received from the USA Judo community, there were three major themes that surfaced. One, which shouldn't be a surprise, is that we need to grow judo in the United States and do that through the development of athletes, coaches, referees, even club owners. Also, we talked about improving the marketing, public relations, promotions of the sport in the United States. And to support those two themes, the third piece was to bolster our infrastructure, whether that's technology or providing resources and services to help club owners be profitable and help grow the sport of judo in their area. And so those are the three things: grow the sport, improve marketing, promotions, and public relations, and improve infrastructure. And there'll be a quick one-pager that we'll be putting out around the same time of this video that will highlight the process and those 3 points again, so you can take a look at it. So after analyzing all that data and finding those main three themes, it's now the job of the USA Judo staff and myself, in conjunction with the task force and the board of directors, to really drill down into each of those three themes and put together initiatives, goals, and objectives with key performance indicators, and build our strategic plan. That will take a little bit of time, but we'll keep you updated as we have more information to share with you on those points. As we approach the end of 2017, there are obviously many people that we need to thank for their support of USA Judo. Obviously our members, both individual and clubs, and then also many groups of volunteers that I would like to thank for their support over the year. First of all, our members, whether it's individual or club members, thank you for your continued support. And then volunteers. As a nonprofit organization, volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization, and there's several people to thank. First of all, our board. The board members have been very supportive of me over my first 15 months in this position. Our committee and task force members that have volunteered their time. Referees, again, many times unsung heroes that are paying a lot of their own expenses to come to our tournaments. The coaches, obviously, that are leading our athletes both on and off the mat. The athletes themselves, thank you for your long and hard hours of training in what can be a very challenging sport. And then as a fellow parent, I always like to thank parents as well, because I know what it takes to drive your kids to practice every day and to take them around the country for national competitions and whatnot. And then finally, donors. Our donations have been up this year, and if you've given to USA Judo in recent years, you've received an end-of-year letter from me. We're fortunate, as I mentioned in the last video, that we have a friend that's matching up to $15,000. And also, just Charles Poliquin, who is the Strength Sensei brand that is a sponsor of ours, did a grappling strength and conditioning clinic for judo and wrestling coaches, and he split the proceeds of that 50-50 between USA Judo and USA Wrestling. So special thanks to Charles Poliquin for his continued support as well. So when you'll be seeing this video, we'll be in the heart of the holiday season. So if you're like me, you probably have some last-minute shopping that needs to be done. So hopefully you'll go to our website and support our sponsors that have been supporting us. Hadashida Sports and Discovery Toys. Both have had some great holiday promotions that they're putting out, and a portion of all those proceeds will come back to support USA Judo. So again, please help those companies that are helping USA Judo. As we head into 2018, there'll be some key points that will be coming out of the USA Judo office. One will be more details about our strategic plan, as I mentioned earlier. Two, around the growth of judo. Our Judo in Schools programs are growing really strong, especially in some of the infant programs in Florida. Special thanks to Bernie Montero for his leadership with that. And then also up in New Jersey, Champ Fusion. If you've seen the special on Tony Geiger from CNN International, great piece, so both of you keep up the great work. We'll also be looking on club development resources. So USA Judo clubs, be on the lookout for some new programs and services that we're going to be putting out to try to help your clubs at the local level. And then we're trying to expand the reach of our national events. So we'll have events coast to coast this year, from Spokane to York, Pennsylvania, and also 2 events back in Texas in center of America. So look forward to seeing you at those events next year. So as we wind down the year, again, thank you to all of you for your support in 2017, and I'm excited about the opportunities that we have to work together in growing judo in America in 2018. I wish you all happy holidays and a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you soon.